Because people will touch.
Do you gotta be in the booth though, like the whole time, like when you DJing? Cause I remember I was at one party and the DJ just disappeared. Like damn, he just played the music. I guess on his laptop, push play, and the shit was just going. This nigga was in the back eating chicken in the kitchen and shit. Like the fuck, like
it's different stuff, man. It's all depending on how you mix it too. So DJing is really an art. It's a craft. So depending on what's your craft and how you do things is how people is gonna react and how people gonna mess with you. So my skills, let me put it like this, my skills will cater to any crowd and it'll be a good turnout.
Real Northside shit, man. It's been a while.
Vonnie, what they do?
Wisco, what up? Yeah.
Man, this motherfucking rap shit got me tripping. Literally grab the beat and then I rip it. Oh, you tripping over bitches while you stressing?
We don't do that.
I thought stacking get that paper was the mission.
Get that money.
Anyways, you see, I clearly have a vision.
It's clear as fuck.
I just wanna grant all of my family's wishes. So disgusting in the booth is diarrhea. Don't go in for 30 minutes, I just shit it. They defensive, so they nosy Scottie Pippen. My pop made me wanna stay up on my Pippen.
Alright, welcome to another episode of Omorph Podcast. I'm your host, Brew, you know, doing the big how we usually do it. Got my boy over here, Kelvino, co-host. And special guest today, man, Dub. Your boy Dub Deezy, DJ Dub Deezy.
What's going on, man?
Yeah, one of the biggest in the city, man.
Trying to make it, man. Trying to make it.
From the motherfucking library.
Yeah, man. Real intellectual. It's a different vibe, but you know.
Yeah. Got model cars, puzzles,
Yeah.
you know. Might have to bust one of those down, play Uno on this motherfucker. But yeah, man. So, starting off, man, when made you start wanting to go DJ?
Man, you know, I got a love for music, and if anybody that know me from when I was smaller or younger, they'd tell you I always been around parties and shit. You know, I was a party head. So, about 21, 22, I was going down to Water Street a lot. And I was just so tired of hearing the same shit. I think we was having that conversation a little earlier about how Water Street, I feel like the DJs have the same damn playlist. Yeah. I hear Will Smith, Summertime, when it's in December, when we in December and shit. I hear Lady Gaga every 15 minutes. It's like, man, I'm so tired of hearing the same.
Like they playing from the same fucking playlist, like every fucking spot playing the same
man.
shit.
So I was like, fuck it, man. I'm going here spending my money. I might as well learn how to DJ and shit, trying to make my own money. And from that point on, man, I've just been focused on perfecting my skills and trying to get to different avenues and different venues in the city. Okay. So,
what's a DJ part, like a party that you would not DJ?
A party that I would not DJ. I'm not too sure, man. I'm pretty open. As long as the price is right, I can do whatever.
Oh, motherfuckers like had said like, yo, we throwing a fucking orgy party. We gonna DJ that shit.
Shit, if it's paying the right amount of money, I don't discriminate on what type of event. Shit.
What type of music do you usually play though at the events you go to?
Well, I cater to the crowd, you know, depending on who in the crowd, younger, old, white, the demographic is a race. I try to mix it up. Me personally, I'm a diverse DJ, I believe. I play a little bit of everything. I don't really stick to one genre. However, I can if that's when people want, but I always cater to my crowd and whoever paying me. So if they saying they want old school for the night, that's what I'm gonna play. If they say they want R&B, that's what I'm gonna play.
What type of events do you usually do though?
Man, I do it all. I've been doing weddings, birthday parties, clubs. I just came back last week from the University of Wisconsin, Madison, and did they BSU comedy show, which had Emmanuel Hustle from
Oh, okay, I know. Yeah.
Wildin' Out.
Yeah.
So they did some Wildin' Out skits, did that, and
you was DJ D-Rec for a weekend.
yeah, and that damn buzzer, that fucking pickup line sucked. But yeah, that was pretty cool. I also DJ for Robert Piles. He
McDonald's owner.
the McDonald's owner of like 15 McDonald's in the city, and he also owned the Church of Abundant Faith on 76 and Good Hope.
Yep.
I do that every third Sunday. They call it Super Sunday, and I DJ for them. So
Whoa. So how's the DJ gospel told you? Like, yo, I feel like every song has to be like Kurt Franklin. Like, yo.
No, it's different stuff, man. It's all depending on how you mix it too. So DJing is really an art. It's a craft. So depending on what's your craft and how you do things is how people is gonna react and how people gonna mess with you. So my skills, let me put it like this, my skills will cater to any crowd and it'll be a good turnout. You can give me any type of music that you would want me to play and I can mix it up. You know what I'm saying? So
me being, if I was a DJ, bro, if I was the gospel shit, I'd be like, yo, throw your motherfucking hands in the air for Jesus right now, nigga. Put the motherfucking hands up.
Keep right up the church. Tell me something.
Yeah. So it's, man, when DJing is really about catering to your crowd and understanding who is in the crowd and who's paying you. Because at the end of the day, the reason why I became a DJ is to get money. Point blank period. It's not to do this for fun, even though I love to do it. And I love music. I love making people. I'm a people person, so I love making people happy.
Facilitate the party and shit.
Yeah. So it's not like, but the main reason I'm in this is to make money. Point blank period. So if whoever want me to play jazz the whole night, that's what I'm gonna play.
Damn,
you know?
Smooth jazz party.
You know what I'm saying? So it's all depending on what people want. And I take what I learned from other DJs and over time came up to where I'm at right now. I've only been DJing for about 3 years.
I feel like you kind of accelerated though, because I didn't even know you was DJing. Then I remember one time you got posted like you was at V100. I was like, oh damn, you got the fuck off. Like I thought you was only DJing for like a year, maybe and a half or something like that.
Yeah, man. My journey in my DJing has really took off faster than what I expected. My first year, I was doing a lot of free events, so just to get my name out there. I used to work at a community center, and I used to get plugged in with different community events. And I used to do it for free, just to get my name out there, you know. Second year, it started to pick up more and more, start getting more club events and stuff like that. And third year, I'm here right now, and it's climbing up every month. You know what I'm saying?
People don't realize that like it starts small. Like you gotta start small. Like you might have to do some free shit. You know, so, like start the ground level. Just like with this podcast, you know, we ain't big right now, but we have to start small, and eventually it's gonna pick up, and people gonna start to you know, see what we doing and like it. So
yeah, I've been spamming the shit out of fucking Barrel Air inbox and shit, trying to fucking get a sponsorship. Like, yo, man, send us some motherfucking Mailer Jose bottles.
I mean, it's gonna happen. You don't even gotta force it. I feel like this is gonna be so organic, you know, that people just gonna gravitate toward it.
Regardless.
So. Yeah, that's what that's what any business, man. I mean, any business, from any big organization to any small organization, tell you from the ground up, you gotta start from anywhere. And if you really want to do what you love to do, that's why I always tell people. People ask me all the time how I get to being a DJ and being so successful. It's because, man, I love what I do. That's where the starting point at. You gotta love what you do. You can't like it, you gotta love it. Because there's so many nights that I be DJing, man, and I'll be like, man, I'm so tired of DJing because I just want to chill. It's getting to a point where I'm DJing on a consistent basis. I don't have no more chill time.
Yeah.
And it's like, from that point, is where the love is at. It's like, I love doing this, so I'm gonna continue doing it, and I'm gonna flourish in it. And you know, whatever you start your new business or whatever, people, you know, you ain't gonna have a lot of support. I didn't have a lot of support when I started DJing, dog. People took me as a joke. people didn't realize that, you know, I had.
Did you DJ that one party at the HBCU or not HBCU, but the HBU where the fucking motherfucker shot in the air? Was you DJing that party?
No, I know what you're talking about.
Oh, okay. No.
But yeah, man. You know, people ain't gonna support you right away, and it's really gonna take consistency and staying focused to stay where you need to be. For example, man, people didn't believe I was gonna be a serious DJ. They just thought, you know, that nigga just talking. That nigga just, you know, doing something. But they didn't see the leg work I was doing.
It's an investment too, because you gotta buy all that equipment, you gotta buy speakers, so I know, like, once you start making, like, I feel like the financial investment into anything, like, you got blood in the game at that point, like, you got skin in the game. Like, once you add money into it, it's skin in the game, and there's no faltering or in between at this point. Because it's now like you have a loss that you can occur, or you have a gain. You know what I'm saying? So
when I started, man, I only started with one speaker. Then I moved myself up to two. The speakers I bought was very quality sounded. So one thing that I always strive in, I always promise to my customers that I'm always going to perform a high quality service to you. Meaning that all my equipment going to sound like some A1 equipment. All my mixing gonna be A1 mixing, and everybody's gonna have a good time at the event. That's why I always promise my people, because one thing about DJing in particular, if you have a certain customer that mess with you, they always gonna mess with you.
Yeah, that fuck with you.
DJing music is like, I don't know, like a subject around food. You know, if you have like a certain type of food, you always gonna go back to that certain type of food. Just like DJing, if you got that certain type of DJ, you gonna always fuck with that certain type of DJ. So, and going back to your point about the equipment, yeah, man, that shit costs about. My equipment right now costs about $7,000.
Oh, damn.
Every time I set up.
But that's a good investment though, because seven bands, bro. You know, DJing every weekend, like, you gonna make that back easily. It's 52 weeks in the year. Yeah. You be straight.
So it's really about, man. It's really about just getting them gigs. And DJing, networking too, and DJing is, I always tell niggas, DJing is 75% hustle and 25% talent. Because you can have all the talent in the world, but not have no DJ gigs. You can have all the DJ gigs in the world, but have no goddamn talent. How many times have y'all been in the motherfucking club and the DJ suck?
All the
That's
time.
like at Molly's where they used to play the same
Man, if I heard that Fresh Prince theme song, bro, one more damn time in the club, man.
You want to kill yourself and keep hearing the same music. So,
and the reason why I came with DJ in Milwaukee is because I noticed that shit. I looked at the demand of what was really going on. Every place I went, there was a problem with the music. You go to Water Street, they're playing too much old shit. You go to black people clubs or like Blush or whatever, they playing too much nigga shit. Like, there's no in between. There's no music for people who love diverse. There's no music for people who love R&B on a consistent basis. I feel like Milwaukee clubs don't even play enough talented R&B in the city.
Facts.
We focus so much on the rap portion of Milwaukee with all this banging and twanging music, you know. But a lot of those songs, man, I'm a supporter of Milwaukee music, but it's like a lot of those songs are hard to listen to.
It's hard to listen to because they're fucking the quality, and it's just like don't go like that, bro.
Yeah.
Like it's really like a lot of diamonds in the rough, and this is from a nigga who actually made a Spotify playlist of Milwaukee like rappers and shit like that. But it's just a lot of shit just don't go like that, and you gotta really like pick through a lot of the muddles. And I guess that's what any like city, you know, region, West Coast, East Coast, it's more digging through and finding the good shit and the good spots.
Do you play like Milwaukee artists though at some of your events?
Yeah, of course. I can honestly say I don't do it as much as other DJs, what I do when the opportunity does come up. But like I said, I'm a supporter of Milwaukee DJs. It's just I like to see more quality of music when it comes to music. I'm not about to just play your song because you asked me to and you about to pay me. No, I have a sound that I have to keep up too.
Yeah.
Because if I play your song, then the other crowd, the people in the crowd don't know your song, then your song turn out to be weak. Then they gonna blame me. Right? What's going on with the music? So that's what that's what I always keep in account.
That's dope. That's dope. So, man, what about the groupies? I know, like, being a DJ at the groupies.
No, man.
You gotta step on them. Like, yo, hey.
You know, I got a girl, but
I know, I'm just talking shit. Yeah, but
every weekend, you know, I've been DJing for so long, and it's starting to, you know, once you see different girls every weekend, it's starting to get boring. Like if you at your regular job, you see the same people every week. You like, okay, I'm tired of seeing you now.
I don't know.
Do you see a lot of the same people?
Coworkers.
Like,
at certain clubs, I do. You know, because people have a certain clubs that they mess with and don't mess with. So on a consistent basis, I do see a handful of people, but it's not like the whole club be the same. I say about 25% of every club I go to will be the same amount of people, but you know, when I first began DJing, I was like liking it, but it was like over time, it's like
yeah.
What clubs do you do nowadays?
Well, on Fridays I'm at Kiss for happy hour from 7:30 to 11:30, and on Saturdays I'm at Skyblocks from 10 to 2. When I'm also on V100 every Saturday at 1:30.
Hey, and speak about that, bro, because like I thought that was such an amazing feat, bro, to actually get like your own time slot on V100, bro. So how did that come about?
So that came about. Doc B from V100 actually put me on. He had heard about me through the grapevine. Actually, I was the second year of me DJing. For. I was at Truth, and I guess someone told him about me, and was like, man, you gotta come out and check out Dub Deezy, man. He nice, and blah blah blah. So he had came and saw me one Thursday or Sunday when I was at Truth. And he told me to holler at DJ O, and text DJ O like, what up, man? Dr. B sent me your number, told me to hit you up, see what's good, and I sent him a mix, and he said, yeah, I'm on, man. So it's been up from ever since, and but I built my way up to people referring me, because like I said, I used to do free events. I had to hustle, network my way up to the clubs, because I'm gonna tell you, the nightlife, man, is a real slick and tricky business.
Yes, I can only imagine, as a person who participates in the nightlife. So
nightlife is all about hustle and networking and talent. Okay. So every person in the club or the bar scene has a talent. The bartender got a talent making drinks. A manager got a talent managing the bar, and the DJ got the talent of mixing the music.
Facilitating that shit.
Depending on the club owner, depending on the promoter, and it's getting real sticky. But
yeah. Talk about that, cause like, have you ever had to deal with like a promoter? Cause you know, I don't know. Every time I talk to people who usually deal with promoters, it's either something good about the dude, or it's either something like all the way fucked up. Like either money didn't come through or some shit like that. Is there any experiences like when niggas like fucked up like that?
Sometimes, you know, it's all depending on your promoter, but me personally, I don't really mess with promoters like that. I'm all independent, and I'm not with no group. A lot of people trying to associate me with that group. I'm not a core DJ. I'm not any type of affiliation with core DJs. I'm not a part of no other DJ group. I'm independent. For the simple reason, I don't want nobody taking credit for what I've been doing.
Right.
You know, I started this from the ground up. I was doing free events. I was hustling my way to learning how to get better in DJing. I was networking with people that had good connections.
Mm-hmm. Do you market it as like just your name, or do you have like a business name for?
I just market my name. Right now, I just market my name. I'm trying to expand my DJing services to different pilots. As far as I'm trying to start up a program teaching kids on the positivity of music through DJing. So what I actually want to do is I want to start.
Sounds like a great tax write-off.
What I want to do is I want to start make a partnership with different schools to see if they want to participate in the program where I have kids for like about a month or 2 months. Do it from do the history of music, learn how to DJ, and ultimately I want them to the classroom to make a video on what they learned. So I'm still in the midst of creating this plan and program and stuff, but once I start doing that, that's when I start having it under as a business name rather than me. But right now it's just me.
Yeah, if you do that though, let us know, man. We'll definitely assist in that.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. I'm definitely always looking for partners and trying to look for other avenues to tap in, because there's a lot of money out here, and I feel like if we come together, creative minds, man, we can make a whole lot of money.
Yeah, and just like even on like the money tip though, it's just more so like I think just putting that energy out there too, because you teaching the kid. Like I remember when I was in 6th grade, we had a studio in the school or whatever, and so this white dude named Joe O'Shea will always like let me go in and rap, and I was rapping horribly, and it was crazy because we had to rap like about political. He wouldn't let us rap about nothing else other than like what was going on in like politics, like basically like regular boom bap rap type shit. And so yeah, man. But that program taught me how to use Pro Tools. I learned how to like mix. I know how to like cut certain vocals and shit like that. So, I mean, passing that sort of shit on to kids, even if they use it, like I don't really work Pro Tools, but even if they use it now or down the line, man, I think just even planting that seed in their head, at least for it to at least grow or fizzle out like mine did, you know. I mean, I think that's just something in itself.
Yeah. And it's a lot of music is a mind controller, and I feel like music can be a source where positivity can come in the classroom because, when we was in school, what we used to do, beat, rap, and I feel like that can still be used today, and I'm pretty sure they still do it in school where, we came in or whoever came in did something positive with the kids. It showed them a different outlet on you don't need to use every cuss word in the book to have a popular song. You can actually do different avenues and be still creative in whatever you want to do.
I think it's more so like, I don't know, teaching kids, like everybody wants to be in front of the camera, but I think like the skills that's like the most valuable is the shit that goes on behind the scenes. And I think like DJing in a sense, I mean, if you're a DJ, of course you in front to the extent, but I think it's like a lot of also technical shit that goes on that can be like transferred on to like behind the scenes type of things that that carry on longevity wise. And so yeah, I think that's a dope thing and a dope idea. It's fucking my fault moving that shit ahead as far as the program and shit, man.
Yeah, that's why like I be thinking like now how we doing a podcast and whatnot. I kind of want to get kids in here too to like maybe let them see like behind the scenes, behind the camera. Like have a little kid just
child labor,
seeing not child labor. let them experience this. Like just imagine like if a kid was in here just seeing this, they'll be like, oh my god, like this will be like great for a young adult. You know what I'm saying, to get that experience. Even like with DJing too, like to see you behind the booth, kind of working. So I guess it's kind of our responsibility as we get older to kind of mentor these kids because they really, a lot of them don't have mentors and shit, which is bad. And we the mentors, so we gotta kind of step forward and put put that in their ear, you know.
When niggas even have patience for like being a mentor. Mentor is sort of a big role, because if you fuck up, the motherfucker looking at you like, you fucking up too. Like, bro, I'm still human. They like, yo, they I don't know, man. I had a mentor, he fucked up.
Too.
Yeah.
We all human. That's at the end of the day, we all human. But I would rather somebody see me doing this, doing good, you know, and if you see me doing bad, you'll see like, okay, he human, he mess up too, but he at the same time he trying to make some progress in life, and that'll definitely, because I had mentors too when I was coming up, and that's what probably put me in this position to want to do this type of stuff, you know. So the kids definitely, they need that, they need us. They need black men. They need positive role models, you know?
Yeah. So. Yeah, man. What you think you got like planned? What's the next move? Like the next step as far as like in the adventures of DJing, man? Cause like I don't know, like you ever thought about like dropping like I don't know, like mixtape series, like I don't know, DJ drama or some shit, man?
Well, yeah, man. Well, I haven't actually thought about that because nowadays, dog, I can honestly tell you mixtapes like that really don't make profit. So I can do one, but it's really it'll just be for show.
Yeah.
But my ultimate goal, man, to really be honest with you, I want to be a Vegas DJ.
Residency. Yeah, one of those.
Yeah, I want to be a residency DJ in a Vegas club, and
do you get to travel? Do you go to cities and do
yeah, I've been to different cities within the state. I've been to UWM, Madison. I've been to Whitewater. Been to Oshkosh. Been to La Crosse. Been to Racine. So it's different places I've been. Nowhere out of the state as far as yet, but I'm working on that. But yeah, that's my ultimate goal, dog, to be a DJ in Vegas. My personality and the way I DJ just fits Vegas. I've been there about 10 times.
Yeah,
you're on the right path though.
You gotta play like I feel like all Vegas music is nothing but cocaine music. So once you get like
yeah, they be doing all type of drugs out there though. But,
like nothing, like vape weed and cocaine.
Y'all been to one of those pool parties out there?
I ain't been yet, bro.
You ain't been one?
I ain't been to Vegas yet.
Pool parties.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Pool party. We went to what's that club? Dria's?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother vibe.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like Vegas. I fuck with Vegas. LA, you been to LA?
No, I haven't been to LA.
That's a whole nother vibe.
Yeah.
But yeah, man.
But yeah, that's
my Kansas City, Kansas. That's a whole other vibe.
No, I ain't never been there either.
Talking shit.
Kansas, don't say that. Niggas doing the
cows and shit.
It's a whole other vibe in itself.
But yeah, man, I'm actually also working on myself on getting other DJs underneath me. So when I can't make it to an event, you know, I have somebody I can call and stuff like that. So I currently got a network of about 10 DJs.
Okay.
But within the DJing world, man, you gotta be real cautious on who you mess with, because people, at the end of the day, people trying to make money.
Yeah.
So DJing is way more of a marathon than it is a sprint.
I wonder why people don't want to get in on that ground level though, man. Like, get in on the ground
because
level.
It's not appealing. It's not appealing. Nobody wants to ever hop in on the ground level because it's not appealing. Nobody sees.
Like, why don't people see that though? Like,
it's not appealing, and people sometimes,
majority
of the time, is lazy. It's a lot of hustle in any business you do.
Facts.
You think you about to become a millionaire sitting on your ass?
Nope.
You think you about to become a successful DJ sitting on your ass? You think you about to become a successful photographer taking photos at home? Hell no.
My cats.
Hell no. This is about hustle. If you ain't got hustle and if you ain't got the willingness to learn more, man, your business it's gonna stay where it's at. So it's like, I take this serious because I love what I'm doing. A lot of people, like I told you before, didn't think I could be a DJ because I don't know. But they didn't realize that I had the musical background. They didn't know I had the hustle in me, and they didn't know I had the will to learn how to DJ.
That word learn is like so important though. Like, you gotta continue to learn every every day you gotta learn something new because it's always something new. Especially
Changing.
how the world is always changing. So you gotta always adapt to what's going on in the world and learn as much as you can. So as long as you continue to learn, I feel like you'll be successful. Period.
And
In anything you do.
And that's what I always tell myself, though. It's like I want to continue to learn. I'm only 3 years in DJing. However, how did I get on the radio so fast, so quick? Because I learned the way of how this shit's supposed to go. I listened to older people that had experience DJing. I noticed what was lacking in Milwaukee. I seen different variables that I could tap into by doing church events, doing small free events, doing community events, all type of events. I'm not a certain type of DJ to be like I'm a club DJ. I'm a birthday DJ. I'm a wedding DJ. I'm a all type of DJ. If you need me to pull up with the damn music, you do a goddamn quinceañera. We're gonna be doing a margarita up in this mother.
A bar mitzvah.
We're gonna be doing a little bit of everything. You understand? So man, it's really about how far you want to take your business. Like me, I want to be making millions of dollars DJing. I want to be able one day to be like, I quit my damn day job to be a consistent DJ every week, to be making goddamn $5,000 a week.
Clutch. Yeah.
If I can make $5,000 a week, I'll retire on my day job.
I'll retire with you. You do that.
Hey, so let me ask you this then. Do you think like the radio has like the same effect that it had previously, or has it changed as far as like how radio, or from what you see from the inside anyway, of how they handle like certain things in business and shit?
Yeah, I mean, radio right now isn't as popular as it used to be because you got all these different apps. You got podcasts. You got different avenues of media that's really tapping into the radio time play. YouTube,
Pornhub,
definitely. That's what he said. But it's just the radio has an impact when the message is more consistently brought up. So right now, a 2-week ad on V100 or any top radio station probably would be anywhere from $3,000 to $5,000.
Just for an ad for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, for like about 3 to 5. Then that's only for like 20 seconds. Then they only give you probably like 25 slots, so 25 times.
Okay.
People usually tend to pay attention more when it's consistently brought up on the radio. But as far as the impact of radio, I can really honestly say it's been trimming down due to the fact that different avenues of media has been coming up, like the Breakfast Club, the podcast. People don't understand. I tell people all the time, people don't understand why Breakfast Club is so successful because they got different variables within the podcast. They got Charlamagne the God, which is an intellectual comedian. They got DJ Envy providing the music. And then they also have, what's her name? Angela Lee, the female perspective. So, when the Breakfast Club first started, they strived on making, doing interviews that was kind of intriguing. It'll make you be like, damn, did she or he really say that? So, that caught people's attention. Then, when you get people's attention, that's when you can start tapping in a different avenues. You know how Charlamagne got the donkey of the day? Yeah. People love the donkey of the day.
I definitely use
DJ Envy. DJ Envy has his mix from 9 to 9:30. People's mix. The People's mix. Angela Yee has her as Angela Yee Rumors. So they all bring different perspective about different stuff. And honestly, bro, it's just their opinion that's intriguing, and that's what's making it so. That's what's making it so unique.
I know. Go ahead.
Would you be looking forward to doing something like that? Do you think you could do something like that on a DJ scale? Like have What? It's not really. Well, yeah, like having a show, like your own little group of people where y'all kind of sitting in and doing stuff like that.
Oh yeah, man. I'm trying to tap in all type of avenues. It's like I want to be in a pot of a little bit of everything. So I definitely look up to DJ Envy on how he became a DJ and where he at now.
Yeah, his story is cool.
But I definitely will be interested in something like that because it's money out here, man. There's different talents and stuff.
Do you think there's a way to capitalize? I mean, like in the in this era where like we have so many apps and things like that. Do you think there's a way to capitalize as a DJ in new technology as far as like spreading out who your brand is? Like say like I don't know, like you start a playlist or whatever. Like say this is the DJ Dub weekly playlist. Do you think there's like new avenues as far as when the technology is out there for like expanding as a DJ?
Yeah. Making playlists so people can keep up, posting on your Instagram or your Facebook, because people love music. So if they really like your DJing and they follow you, and you post like 10 new songs of the week, they gonna definitely follow them 10 new songs. Currently, I don't do that. Right now, I'm working more on the foot bass, the footwork of DJing. Even though I'm 3 years in, I'm on the radio. That's not good enough for me.
Exactly.
So it's
Stay
not.
hungry.
Yeah, it's not. It's definitely not good enough for me. And it's like, right now, I want people to understand the quality of my music and how I mix before I start tapping into like looking into getting a podcast or tapping into making playlists for other people to follow. When they hear my name, I want them to be like, man, that's a good ass DJ. I want them to be like, man, every time I go to an event where Dub Deezy DJing that nigga's getting off. When I get to a certain point where I feel like, okay, niggas know who I'm at, every place where I go, niggas showing love, that's when I'm going to start expanding up to doing different avenues in DJing. Right now, I'm still in the footwork. I'm still hungry. If you tell me...
That's crazy that you still have that though, because like even 3 years in, most motherfuckers be like, yo, I got this shit. But the fact that you even saying like, yo, I'm still trying to like get this shit going, yada yada, like you still staying humbled and rooted into like still trying to grow. And that's where I think is a major thing, because complacency to me, for anything, for anybody, for anything that you do, complacency is like the devil. Like complacency will trick you into thinking like, yo, I got it and I'm maintaining, but bro, you still have time to grow. You still have things to do. There's things to expand type shit. So I think that's dope.
Yeah, I'm all about better business, and I'm all about longevity. And I feel like it's a whole lot of money out here. So when I think about longevity and when I think about how I want to get more money, how can I perform a better business than someone else doing the same job as me? That's what I think when I first started DJing, and I still think that right now. And I feel like I don't never say I'm better than nobody. I don't never downplay any other DJ in Milwaukee. That ain't my style. My style is show me where I need to set up, hear me out, and let's go from there. And let my talent speak where my talent is, you know what I'm saying? And if I wasn't as good as I think, I wouldn't be so booked as I am. But I want to stay more consistent in my being humble, being hungry, and being focused in everything I do as far as DJing. DJing is a business, so a lot of people know how to DJ but don't have that business side. Before I became a DJ, I was a businessman. I still am a businessman. I had plenty of networks. I still do got a full-time job. I got a degree. This DJing is a side thing. I'm trying to make it to a main thing. Yeah. So it's like, I understand the basics.
My side chick, I'm trying to make her to a main thing.
No. But no, I feel like how you going about all this stuff, like you doing a good job. Definitely stay consistent with everything what you're doing. My only thing would be is look at it more as like I love this instead of, because we all look at stuff like, okay, financial gain, but look at it more like my heart. Like this DJing thing is like my heart. I love doing DJing. Like don't kind of put the money to the side a little bit.
Yeah,
because that's like how we doing with the pocket. This ain't really bringing no money in like that right now. But I love to do this. Like this is fun. It's like, and I feel like once you kind of put the money to a side a little bit, because it's gonna come once you figure out like, okay, I love doing this. This is fun, and the money just gonna start coming in. That's how I feel like doing this. Money gonna come in. So don't think too hard on the money aspect of it. Think kind of like, I love DJing. I want to DJ. I love DJing. You're gonna get your money regardless. Yeah, it's gonna come in. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So just keep focusing on what you love about doing the DJing. What you love about seeing the people, touching the people. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like everything is gonna work out for you. Period. You know?
Appreciate it, bro. Yeah. And I love it. As far as music aspect, making people happy, just understanding the culture of music. I just love everything about it, man. You know, I just want to be the best DJ I can be, and just go forward and put Milwaukee on, man.
What's I wanted to ask this earlier, but bro, what's the craziest shit that's happened so far as like DJing? What's the craziest shit that's happened at a DJ event that you DJ'd? Besides probably like a regular bar fight.
Regular bar, okay. Man, honestly, let me think.
Have you ever been cussed out before? Like,
oh yeah,
you gotta play my song.
Yeah. That happens probably twice every month. But the craziest thing that ever happened, I'm really the quarterback of the crowd on that night, so I can't really tell you off the top of my head when there was a crazy night. Like, there was a bar fight, you know. Yeah, one night in particular, I was feeling real booshiest, webby, like playing number boosty and webby. And you know, when the music start pumping in your head, hearing the mixes and hearing the niggas rap, you know, niggas start getting geeked. So,
have you ever had like a Lil Jon and East Side Boys night? Like where you play Trioville, nothing but Trioville, because I feel like all that era of music like was nothing but niggas get knocked out in clubs. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like yo, you don't talk about like you could never ever like
that's before his DJing time.
I know that, but I'm saying like if you had like one of those nights,
playing like that shit now, you know what I'm saying, at an event right now. Ain't no music like that right now. Like
everything is like Lil Baby,
crunk like that.
Everybody listen to Lil Baby, Dub Baby, Gunna.
Everything's like it's more like a slide, like it's like smooth, like type of shit. It ain't amped up.
Music has definitely changed. Like I can even say like, when we was in high school, like rappers like T.I., Lil Wayne, man, they ain't even, time has changed so much, like they ain't even, I don't feel like they popping no more.
You can get away with playing Rubber Band, man.
Yeah, but what new T.I. music or new Lil Wayne music is really like banging?
What's that song with Thugger? I remember we was in a bar, bro. We was having this debate, and I think it was. And remember Samantha had brought that shit up too. I was like, man, I don't know.
Drake.
It was a Drake.
Oh yeah, Drake versus Jay-Z.
Yeah, bro. Who was the bigger artist, man? Who was the better rapper? I was like, yo, come on, dog, man.
I mean, today, I'm still going Jay-Z. I don't care.
I gotta go.
But I mean, Drake definitely got an impact on you. He has a huge impact.
The thing I say about Drake versus Jay-Z is what I was telling you.
I was drunk, so I don't remember what you was telling me, bro.
Drake, I'm on the side of Drake. For the simple fact that if you go with Jay-Z top 10 songs versus Drake top 10 songs, who will win that battle?
I think it would all be, have you heard the Jay-Z songs? And
I think it's just like time periods though, because like streaming and all that type of shit kind of, and the internet kind of like boosts who can see you. Like people in Japan in fucking Nigeria, all that can see Drake, but all the people couldn't see Jay-Z back then when he was doing, you know, the market was kind of smaller. The market is way larger now, so.
And I would take the whole top 10 songs over the Drake top 10 songs any day.
Yeah, I'll definitely take Jay-Z.
Okay. Well, that's debatable.
It's all opinion based.
Drake definitely got some shit though.
Yeah.
That Days in the East.
Well, it goes back to what you were saying. It's all about the genre when you was born.
Yeah, time period.
Yeah, like Drake running right now, so.
Yeah.
But
no doubt about that.
That nigga, like we definitely doing this shit, but it's just like like time period, like because think about like somebody who was doing music in the '60s or something like that, like they had to travel
the Isley Brothers
around the world to kind of actually like drive around different states to get their music out. But now you can just put your shit on the internet and everybody can see it.
I actually fuck with this one band, bro, who I had met him down here in the mill, and it was crazy because me and my ex-girlfriend at the time and shit, we was going down to the Landmark, and all the pool tables was filled up, and so we was like, fuck, we might as well just wander around and go to the other side of the bar. So we went over there, and there was a band playing and shit, and they was actually smooth as motherfuckers, so I'm like, oh, okay. They was selling merch and whatever have you, bought a CD, got to meet the band members or whatever, and they now do that shit. Like, they do it like straight up 60s, 70s style, like literally driving this van and shit all through down in the Midwest, trying to hit every show.
That's cool though.
But they building a fan base organically, bro. Like, legitimately organically.
Yeah, I be thinking about that, like, if people did it like that, like kind of went vintage and like kind of let me drive around the states and kind of promote myself, you'll probably get off.
That takes dedication. That takes a lot of sacrifice too, though, because you're not also getting paid a lot for these gigs. So,
but they did it back in the day, though.
Yeah,
they wasn't getting paid, but they was doing it, and a lot of people blew up, like Cadillac Records, all them old school. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's why I be thinking, like, with music, sometimes you might have to kind of take it back, like go on the vintage route and just like get out here, really put yourself out here instead of trying to put everything on the internet.
Yeah. Because everything on the internet, I feel like it's fleeting anyway.
Yeah,
like,
it's gonna be there for like 2 seconds and
niggas on to the next shit.
Right.
Yeah. Yep, man. Damn, that shit is true though. What song right now though? Go right now. Like, if you had to play one song that had to get like everything, like get the whole club shit shaking. What's in your mix anyway?
Shit, I got a whole lot of shit, dog. But right now, if I had to choose one song to get the club popping, it would be Meek Mill Tap.
Tap.
I'm not too sure if y'all know that. Or probably would go Suge, the Baby.
Yeah. That should go. That should
and No Guidance.
Okay.
No Guidance is really and Heat. No Guidance and Heat is really, even the Thugs. I'll be in the club with the Thugs. They be singing the shit out the Heat. Chris Brown and the Gunna. It'd be so funny, man. You niggas, you'd be so crazy, man. From the DJ perspective, when I be in
just
clubs,
observing people,
observing people. That shit be funny as hell.
You like, yo, this nigga kills people, but he definitely is singing this shit out of
last night at Skybox, dog, this nigga was in the corner. You could tell he had a couple of shots of drinks. Yeah. And dude was just doing Michael Jackson all in the corner by himself. Like, I don't think he was on nothing. He was just like feeling the music. And it's just like take control of your body. And when you start drinking, dog, that shit be funny as hell.
Oh man.
And drunk people, it's the funniest people.
You be sober out when you go DJ, or do you turn up? And
man, I DJ on a consistent basis so much that I limit my drinks now. But when I first started DJing,
probably was turned the fuck up.
I was turned up. I ain't even gonna lie, I was turned up. But now I can't do it no more like that, dog. Cause it's like every Friday and Saturday drinking heavy.
Yeah. But I don't even DJ. Every Friday and Saturday, drinking heavy. Thursday, Wednesday.
Because
niggas gonna be
it's DJing too is really a patient thing. Like I'm literally standing for 4 hours straight, changing songs, mixing songs, and catering to people. So it really takes patience and dedication. Like you gotta know how to talk to people, and you gotta have a lot of patience. because people will touch.
Do you gotta be in the booth though, like the whole time, like when you DJing? Cause I remember I was at one party and the DJ just disappeared. We're like, damn, he just played the music. I guess on his laptop, push play, and the shit was just going. This nigga was in the back eating chicken in the kitchen and shit. Like, the fuck? Like,
nah.
So do you gotta be in there, or how do you do your thing?
Well, sometimes I play mixes. That's what he probably did. A recorded mix he already made. But sometimes I do that when I feel lazy. But majority of the time, man, I've been doing this every week. It's starting to be a repetitive thing. So it's like nothing no more. Like 4 hours of me DJing is nothing. So it's like sometimes I do play the mix, but majority of the time I don't. But you know, I sometimes I don't even like playing my mixes like that because I want to give the people, even though they probably won't even know my mix, I still want to give people a fresh sound. Because every time I DJ, I mix different songs together, so it's not like one song I particularly go to every time I mix that shit up. So, you know, it's real complicated.
How do you what program do you even use to like create a mix? I know you said like you had to submit a mix in order to get on V100. Like what program is that?
Serato DJ.
Serato.
Yeah.
You don't got no Yeezy in your Serato? That's a line from the song.
Oh.
That's a line from the song. But yeah, everybody from what I hear use Serato. Like that's like the premier like software and shit.
Yeah, that's the DJ software that's the main one.
Okay.
I'm not too sure if there is another one. I think that's the only one.
Oh damn.
Yeah. But it's different boards that you can get.
You said what?
Different boards, different turntables and controllers. I got a DJ XR standard club controller. Cost me a G, 1200.
So you got the actual like where you can scratch and all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Because
you gonna play
a lot of people
vinyl
playing
on
stuff
top
off
of
their
it,
laptops and shit. So.
Yeah, some DJs in the city that do play a laptop, but I'm considering them DJs. They just shit. You could do that.
Yeah, right. I can buy that. That's all right.
I kind of was like them, trying to think like, yo, can I go DJ and just break out the laptop and
Put
shit?
on my phone and just.
But then I probably
play
go
some
down.
music. Is that a DJ now or like?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Subjective.
Yeah,
But I feel like it's really like a DJ is really like a person who got like technical skills and who can hear the timing of the music and knows what blends well with what and shit. Like,
Yeah, it's an art. It's definitely an art.
Yeah.
It's like everything is an art and a science to it. So like even with like basketball, tennis, anything, I feel like it's an art. So a person has to really have an eye for that type of skill and what they doing to be successful for it.
You know, a lot of people ask me, is DJing hard? Is it easy? I say it can be easy and it can be hard. It's easy to fuck up.
It's always easy to fuck up some
It's
shit.
easy to fuck up like a motherfucker. And it's hard to get on. You know what I'm saying? Niggas think that, oh, I'm a DJ, I'm gonna become a DJ and get on right away. Nah. People trust you as a DJ. People giving you that ability and that power and that trusting in you to control the crowd.
Yeah.
Now I did 3 years. I probably did over 200 events, over probably 250. Within the 3 years, I probably did over 50 weddings. People are trusting me in performing my job duty as a DJ.
You gotta dress up in a tux at the weddings.
I usually coordinate myself with the wedding party, like whatever color. I don't wear no tux or nothing.
Oh, okay.
Niggas ain't paying for that.
Get the rental from Men's Warehouse.
Yeah, but it's man. It's really weddings. I love weddings because it pay the most too. At the same time,
you can't go you can whack somebody on the head for a motherfucking wedding, probably like 300, like 350 for the DJ, like yo, because you know they already got that shit built into their wedding budget anyway. Yeah. So man,
and it's pretty, like I said, people trusting you, and DJing is more of a thing where people have to really fuck with you. If they fuck with you, they ain't gonna fuck with you. If they don't fuck with you, they ain't gonna fuck with you.
Yeah.
And you have some people in this game that want to fuck with you, but don't want to fuck with you because they hating on you. You know,
silent haters or
Silent
most
haters.
deadly haters, like a fart, like like a silent fart, motherfucker is deadly. Like, that's why a silent hater is a deadly hater,
So,
man.
I'm always, man, staying ahead and staying updated with music and going from there. So
How do you discover new music, or at least to like your knowledge? You just like search for that shit, or do you just?
well, prior to V100, V100, DJ L, he sent me about 20 songs every 3 weeks that's like brewing in the radio industry. Then he also sent me 40 song playlist that's on the radio in Milwaukee. So you want to know why they play the same songs? Just because they got it in rotation. And those songs were paid for as far as radio play. But prior to that,
What's that shit called when motherfuckers pay for radio play? What the fuck is that shit called? I'm drawing a blank.
Extortion. You get
Extortion.
Do you still play R. Kelly music?
no, I
The
don't.
scandals.
No, man. Even though I
Hey,
hate,
but no, R. Kelly got some great music, man.
Even though
he done did some
Fucked up.
bullshit.
Fucked
yeah,
up.
even
But
though I don't,
he got some classics.
even though I
You know what
don't
I'm
play
saying?
R. Kelly music no more, it's like, man, he do got a lot of music, and I wish.
Wait, so Niche
Like,
don't get played
Step
at
in the
one,
Name
not
of
once?
Love.
No, man.
Step in the name of love. How can you not play that at a wedding or something? You know what I'm saying? That's hard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
R. Kelly done fucked up. He
Fucked up the publishing and the
He
royalties.
fucked it up.
Wait,
everybody.
do you gotta pay publishing royalties for the shit you spend or nothing like that?
Mm-mm.
Nah.
It's free air. I mean, not free, but it's my time, so I get to play what I want.
Okay.
So every Saturday at 1:30.
Okay.
Every Saturday at 1:30.
Yeah.
Where you at?
V100.
Okay.
And if you can't, not from Milwaukee, you can.
You gotta go Racine, right? Or I think V100 in Racine, right?
It's in West Dallas.
West Dallas?
But if you don't live in Milwaukee, you can download the app, iHeartRadio, type in V100.7, and it pop up every time, 1:30, every Saturday. I'm in the mix.
Cool. Did you like actually in the studio, or that you just send the music? Or how does that work?
Sometimes I go to the studio, sometimes I just send the music,
Okay.
depending on how I feel that morning.
Stuff with.
Majority of the times that I do make a mix, it be that Saturday morning, so it'll be fresh.
Okay.
But
How long do it take you to even make a mix?
depending on if I mess up or not, because everything recorded, so it could take anywhere from an hour to 3 hours.
So because you gotta go back and re-edit some shit and like blend it in or whatever into the mix and shit.
Yeah.
How do you mix it though? Like, what app do you use or?
Serato DJ, but I usually base my music choices off what DJO sends me, because those are the popular songs that's happening right now. And one rule of thumb is I never go back like 10 years of a song, so I wouldn't probably. What's the song that probably came out in 2010?
2010,
Like a
probably Drake Forever, I guess, and shit.
like a Gucci Mane for Photoshop song. I wouldn't play that right now because it's not too old. But you know, I always base my music off what he sends me and go from there.
Okay.
What can we reach you at though? Like, if we wanna get out to you, connect to you, get you to DJR events.
Oh yeah, man! You can reach me at DJ Dub Deezy on Instagram. You can also reach me at see me on V100 each and every Saturday at 1:30. I'm at Kiss every Friday from 7:30 to 1:30. 7:30 to 11:30. I'm sorry, for the happy hour. And I'm at Skybox every Saturday from 10 to 2. You know, you can hit me on Instagram or come around Matt, chop it up, and we can connect.
Straight like that. He might buy you a drink too.
Oh, yeah, for sure, man. Appreciate that.
All right, man. Well, yeah, this been another podcast episode. Omorph. DJ Dub Deezy, you know, one of the biggest in the city. Thank you for coming out.
Appreciate it, man. Thank y'all for having me, man.
Yeah, boss man.
Yeah.
Thanks, bro.
Thank you for
If
having
you
me.
want to come on and promote your
Real
business,
Northside
you
shit,
know,
man.
more podcasts, let's do it.
It's been a while.
Vonnie, what they do?
Whisco, what up? Yeah.
Man, this motherfucking rap shit got me tripping.
Got me tripping.
Literally grab the beat and then I rip it.
Rip that bitch.
Oh, you tripping over bitches while you stressing?
We don't do that.
I thought stacking get that paper was the mission.
Get that money.
Anyways, you see, I clearly have a vision.
It's clear as fuck.
I just wanna grant all of my family's wishes. So disgusting in the booth is diarrhea. Don't go in for